Welcome back, Brother Lawrence.
Thank you very much, sir.
Just before I forget, who are the Khekhes? Where do they originate from, and what are they, Botswanas or Basothos? I see. So they're originally from Free State?
They're originally from Free State, but my grandparents are coming from Lesotho, so they actually came from the side of Free State, for the side of the Bloemfontein.
So, but then you know that the Batlokas ended up being in Limpopo.
Sorry, that is
the Batlokas ended up settling down in Limpopo, some of them. There's a Bohlokwa in Limpopo.
Yes. Even on the Zulus, we've got our Khekhe, the Zulus.
Yes.
So some of them, they settled in the side of Limpopo, and then the KZN, and then from there, the Free State and Lesotho.
And the Vaal.
Yes, and the Vaal.
So you are hoisting the flag of the Khekhes.
Yes.
Very hard.
So every time our Khekhes, they will ask if ever got a TV interview or radio, and they will ask, who's this Khekhe? You know, they will call my grandmother or they will call my mother. Oh, this is the young man who was growing up at the early age. So, you know, this thing how it goes.
And they must be very proud of you. You know, it's a way Africans would love to retain our identity.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and congratulations on bringing up the Khekhe name to the limelight.
Thank you very much. It's all about building a legacy again in September.
I like the energy in you and the passion with which you look at life.
I'm humble, sir.
At the age of 30.
Yeah, the early ages of 30, you know, early 30s.
Early 30s, wonderful.
30s.
I didn't mean to reveal your age, but I know it. I want people to, they mustn't think that you are an ancestor already. You are a very young man with big ideas.
Yes, yes.
So the future is looking very bright. So, yeah, we look at the early childhood to high school as the foundation, and then we look at tertiary level education and continuous lifelong learning and development as the root, as the stem. Yeah. So the foundation, basic education up to high school is the roots. It anchors you. And if things go wrong there is no tree that will hold. So now I'm glad we have done that. We are now at the tertiary. We are building the stem. And what happened after getting out of grade 12? Where did you go? What did you study? Where did you get inspiration? Who told you to study what you studied? Tell us.
Oh, you know, Mr. Zuma, it was not that easy because on my side I wanted to go to the TUT. I still remember I wanted to go to TUT, but somebody opted that, you know what, you should go to VET or VUT, but I ended up going to VET, on which I dropped out. I didn't even finish up the engineering studies that I opted for.
So you were accepted at VET University to study engineering?
Yes, I was accepted.
What type of engineering was it?
Sorry?
What type of engineering?
I was a mechanical engineer.
I see.
Yes.
So you spent a full year on campus? I
spent the full year. I didn't actually I spent the full year, but I didn't work the way I wanted to work. I failed my module on that year. And it was totally unlike Lawrence. So I had to opt for something because, again, the bursary thing on other side. So I had to opt for something because my parents at that time, they didn't have money. So I had to opt for something that I loved so much, and I don't even regret today for taking that decision. So I had to go to the Rosebank College, which with the Rosebank College, I had to do my computer science.
Aha. So you defaulted back into your love for computers.
That's where I felt at home.
And you did it over how many years?
I did it for 3 years.
So it was a diploma?
Yes.
And I hope you were not just doing theory of it, you were involved practically with the computers then.
I was involved with the practical, like even the practical apart from doing it at the college. I implemented the project in the township at that time. Because while I was still attending the college, I was working on weekends in order to pay for my fees.
Wow. Sure.
So
that was a hectic life, yeah?
It was a hectic life. It was a hectic life. I had very hectic life at that time. So I had to implement a project within a year when I was attending at the college. I had to implement a project at one of my primary schools, my former primary school. Because they had this Gauteng online computers. So
which primary school was that in Evaton?
It was Khekhe Primary School in Evaton.
Wow. Okay.
I implemented a project whereby we will teach those learners from grade 1 until grade 7 on how to use the computers. I wanted to use the available resources in my township at that school so that they can benefit those people. The only thing that I wanted to do is just to volunteer and give these kids the knowledge of using computers.
So this culture of volunteering your efforts to young people, it didn't just happen. It grew out of those initiatives.
Yes, that's where it all started. Because even on that year or after a year, so after implementing this project, we ended up saying, let us have the parents after school, because most parents, they didn't even know how to use computers. We'll have another class from 2 o'clock until 5 o'clock for the parents. So I even entered a competition called Young Community Shapers National.
Yes.
And up until today, I'm still the ambassador of Young Community Shapers. Because at that time, from the province level until the national, I was the top 2 in terms of the community project that I implemented at that time and the sustainable project.
You know this situation where you ask a parent about a child, what is happening to this child, and the parent will say, I can't explain it myself, but my didn't your mother at some stage say, my Lawrence, when I was young,
that question, most of the family members, they always say that, but you really know what you're doing. Why can't you focus on your studies and get a job and work? Like this thing, how are you going to survive in this thing? Like you're volunteering. How are you going to benefit? Like, how are you going to make money? They always skeptical, and even the guys around me, they will say, you agree.
So when Lawrence, you're not doing these things. You don't just do enough. You are actually fanatical about things.
Yes.
You're fanatical about resolving problems of other youth in the community.
Yes.
Do you get joy in doing that? Ne?
I get joy. Because I still remember at that time when I was doing that project, and we were having about 30 volunteers. So most of them, they were graduates. Some of them, they were coming from DUT, some of them were coming from TUT, but at the end, they didn't have nothing to do. So this knowledge, we need to impact it to the community members. Because I still remember the first time showing the kids from grade 3, which is standard, I think it's standard 3. When we started to show these kids the computers, they say, no, we only see this thing on TV. And it looked like, but, we are not doing justice to the kids. And we have knowledge. Why don't we give them this knowledge that we actually have?
I'm asking myself, you left primary school, went to high school.
Yes.
You kept on going to primary school to help. You went to university, you went further back to primary school to help, and even help parents, and you had nothing. So your philosophy of saying that giving has got nothing to do with possession.
Yes.
So you could give even your last shoe.
Even your last shoe, you can give it out. Because my slogan is always say, I give not because I have a lot, but I give because I know how it feels to have nothing.
Wow. We'll come back to that. Now, so you got your diploma at Rosebank College. Did they know what type of a student they had in you?
They knew. I think they knew, because I was even part of the SRC, like I was all over. Like, I was all over. Everyone knew, like, in terms of this 4IR thing before you can even get to the 4IR. I was the master of implementing new things.
Technological.
Yeah. The apps, like,
But Lawrence, you grew up out of family that had nothing. So where do you know all these gadgets from? Did you ever own even a smartphone?
I never had all those things. I think it was only the friends that had those things. And some of them didn't even know how to use them. So they had to come to me and I'll show them how to use it.
Wow.
In terms of the computers, I think the first computer that I had, it was only Pentium 1. Even that Pentium 1 I got from some white guy who I was working for on weekends doing a garden. He gave me his Pentium 1, and that's when I started to open the computer inside. I will just take out the parts and put everything inside again. That's how it started.
So if I was to ask you to write down, and I say, let's say Lawrence is a model of how the progressive youth of South Africa should look like. And I ask you to write chapters that define this progressive model of a youth of South Africa in today's context. And I ask you to populate each of the chapters. Give me the 5 top chapters of the model of the youth of South Africa using Lawrence as that model. What will be those chapters? Eyethu.
Phew. I think it will entail more on use the available resources.
So just list 5 of them. Just list 5 of them for people to get a picture of. Remember at that time you didn't know what was happening. You didn't know what was happening, but you were experiencing these chapters. And you said they will say, well, now you are crazy. So let's say craziness. Progressively though, not is one chapter. And it defines the craziness in a young child growing up in a dusty street of Evaton. And that's Lawrence. So that, I give one is craziness. What will be the other 4?
Sure. Passionate.
Passionate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think you cannot do something if ever you're not passionate about it.
Mm. And passionate, being passionate goes with energy, ne?
With energy and love.
Mm. Yeah, so that's chapter 2. Chapter 3?
Chapter 3, education.
So you must be knowledgeable.
Yes. Chapter
4?
Giving.
Giving.
Yes.
With or with no possessions. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
You must have a giving heart.
Yes.
Why is that important?
You know, Mr. Tima, I think from my side, as much as I can have a lot of money and drive whatever the car that I want, but what makes me happy is giving or impacting somebody can never repay me.
I see. Mm.
Yeah, you know, giving it's in different levels. So, like, I used to sacrifice even, like, the household money, like, even when I already have wife. We'll start and say, mother, listen here, my wife. Can we at least in our budget take out certain fee and let's see how can we help few families apart from our own family that we have.
Chapter 5?
Chapter 5. Let me check. Chapter 5 it can be what?
Okay, we'll make chapter 5 a summary. So
we'll make it a summary.
In a summary, bring everything together. So do you think we can go back and use that model to impact on the young people that comes after you and guide them how to meet up those 5 elements that you have mentioned?
Yes, we can.
Intentionally this time.
Yes, we can.
Where do we start?
Start writing a book.
Ah, beautiful.
Because now, the problem was somebody once said to me, the young person called Khekhe, he once told me that our ancestors, they need to document everything that they had. That was the problem. And now, we need to document everything that we have.
So that people can learn from there. So basically, here we are talking, you are telling the story. Now we must also write the story.
Yes.
I'm glad. You will be glad to know that Lesego Tau is one of the people that has been recommended to me to speak to.
We've been together for years, Mr. Tima. On the young community shapers, that's when we started to know each other, that we impacted lives, because he was coming from Soweto, I was coming from Evaton, and since we clicked, we've been working with him up until now.
Well, I hope he hears us now. He hears it from the radio before even I speak to him. Lesego, I'm coming for you, my brother. Highly recommended by Ndaten Kivitin Chumayel.
No, he's highly recommended.
Yeah, Ndaten Kivitin Chumayel recommended him. And I think he specializes in writing stories.
Yes.
Wow.
Because he's still waiting for mine. He said, Lawrence, you need to write a book.
He's right. Wow. Now you are it looks like tertiary was the easiest of your professional journey, from what I hear. You didn't struggle with your computers. You fell in love with the computers, and you did well. You graduated, and are you studying now?
Yes, I'm studying. But apart from that one, while I was still actually in Rosebank, I had to enroll again with UNIFA and do the marketing manager. So I had to do the business management courses. So I had to take these short courses that I had to do with UNIFA. There was quite a lot that I had to do with UNIFA. So I'm actually into the program. So even now I'm on the 4IR new technological programs that UNISA just introduced.
Wow, beautiful story.
So I'm still studying with the Klima, because the other thing it was last week I was writing my ICDL, the NQF level 6, ICDL International Computer Private License with Microsoft.
Wow. We're going to come to those things when we talk about your current enterprises, because I think your enterprises are built around technology, right?
Yes.
And education and development.
Yes.
Wow. So you almost made a huge mistake, my friend, by wanting to go to West and study something that is not you.
No, I almost made the biggest mistake of my life. But I'm glad I had to make a U-turn. I did a U-turn. I had to do a U-turn inside the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you made a U-turn on a highway.
On a highway, there was no off-ramp, there was nothing. I had to make a U-turn and go to the oncoming traffic.
To reconnect on your journey.
To reconnect with this thing,
So that speaks to the importance of career coaching, mentoring, and advisory. Very early in the. I hope your foundation addresses those things.
No, my foundation addresses that, because even I'm actually the ambassador of the SAFA, which is South African Agency of Science and Technology Advancement, alongside Mr. Chumailo and other people, in terms of promoting this career profiling project. So with my foundation, we are more focused on those kind of projects. We are trying by all means to close up those gaps.
You love education, Lawrence.
I'm more passionate about education, Mr. Zim. Because Nelson Mandela once said, the most important thing, or the leverage way to change your life, is through education.
Yeah.
So education, that's the way.
Lovely. So after studying these computers, you realize that it's not just about being technical. You also wanted to become informed by other things like management, and now you are catching up with the 4IR. What do you study under that 4IR course that you're doing?
Sorry, Mr. Simon?
In the 4IR program that you are doing,
yes.
What does it entail?
It's more now on the coding and robotics.
I see. So you are responding to
software development.
I see.
Yes.
So you are responding to the technologies of the 4IR, the technology of the now and the future.
Yes, we need to adjust to change.
Yes. Great. So I know we are going to talk about your enterprises and your foundation now. Did you always know that you are not going to work for anybody, but you are going to work for yourself?
Yeah, that one I knew. Because I think I only worked for only one private company, and it was only less than 6 months. And that was it.
Wow. We're going to talk about that when we come back. Let's take another break. I'll be back with you.
All right.